Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this is just a short one. This is something that I'm planning to do each week. I have some major arcana and we have the runes, and we're going to pick one major arcana card and one rune, and we're going to have a look at that for the energy of the day and what it brings for us. And I'm thinking of doing this as a live session once a week so that you can join in with me and we can talk about how that is affecting your day or anything that's coming up for you in that day. So let's see what card we are working with at this time today. So let's see, what card are we in today? The Devil. The Devil is a good one. Devil can sometimes be about temptations. It can be about things where you are trapped in your own stories, or potentially sometimes where we are gaslighting ourselves. We're kind of pretending things or telling ourselves something when actually we know really that isn't the truth, or we are lying to ourselves, if I've already said that one. So that's the energy I'm getting from this today, is more about sometimes there's a temptation to lie to yourself because what you know the truth to be means work, it means doing something, it means taking action, and maybe sometimes we can feel comfortable in the uncomfortable, if that makes sense. I'm not going to use the normal analogy that I normally use because, yeah, it's questionable. But it has something about being comfortable in something that is not actually that comfortable. So let's see what rune is working with us today with the Devil. Ooh, we have Wyrd. Now Wyrd is about cycles of natural growth. So it's a slow cycle. Daggers is about fast cycles. Sorry, there's a road just out there. So if you can hear cars going past, I do apologise. So Wyrd is about cycles in terms of like what you've done over a year. So like perhaps a slower energy. So I feel for many of you, this is something that has been taking its time to come round to an idea. And with the Devil there, it's almost like there's a fear of, I'm getting something about a fear of the wrong direction, or a fear of stepping into something after all the work that you've done on yourself, that this is going to undo all of that work potentially. But there is this element of hiding from yourself. So why are you hiding from yourself? You are at the pivotal point right now of being, well, I'm going to say the word brink. The word brink is coming through. You're on the brink of something quite major taking place in your life at this time. But I feel for some of you, you're hiding from that. You're avoiding it. It could be fear, it could be doubt, it could be that it's just so different to what you would normally go towards. And that is coming back into like old stories. You know, you are believing old stories about yourself. Or for some of you, maybe people around you are convincing you that, oh, you're this, you're that, when actually there's a feeling within you of like, but actually I'm changing from that. I'm going to tell you something about when I first got into teaching yoga, or being a yoga teacher. And I was in the fitness industry, and the transition from being, you know, all jumping around and all about the fitness, all that stuff, to then being more about breath work and meditation, and movements that get your body more functional, but it's a slower kind of movement. It was very difficult for me, and a lot of people didn't recognise me in that transition. However, I committed to who I knew I was, and I was able to kind of like combine the two. I remember my yoga teacher saying to me, I was sort of like, oh, you know, I'm going to stop running and I'm going to stop doing this. And he was like, well, no, don't, because that's also part of you, but this is also part of you. So it doesn't mean you've got to destroy anything about this old version of yourself. It just means that you are growing into a newer version of yourself. And that means opening up to new possibilities and new ways of being. So this is a very short one today. I'm going to leave that with you, and I'm going to try and come back and do these on the regular, and then once a week I would like to meet up on a live so that we can talk things through on a personal level, try and build a bit of a community. So if you would like to do that with me, please let me know by liking and subscribing to my channel. Maybe leave a comment to let me know if that is something that you would be interested in doing, and I'll speak to you very soon. Have a blessed day.